After failing numerous times to create a foothold in Reaver's Pass, the Wardens decided to attempt to move through Allods Bight instead. We were able to establish several bases within the Hex and even take the relic base on the east side called Stone Plank. When I arrived at our forward bunker outside of Mercy's Wail, I noticed right away that we were low on supplies. We had a good number of soldiers, but nothing to fight with. Shortly after I got acquainted with the battlefield and the situation, a swarm of Colonial tanks rolled up on us. Having only infantry support and low supplies was going to make this battle very difficult. We were holding our ground for a while, hoping that our own tank reinforcements would come. The Colonial tanks inched closer and closer to our bunker base. No, Logi! No!
No, Grisa!
We had nothing to stop them from moving forward. And just like that, our forward bunker base was destroyed. This is never a good sign when you first join a front. We retreated to a bunker base that was just down the road to the east of us. Unfortunately, this base wasn't any better than the previous one. It had even less supplies and almost no defenses.
There's 3 enemy tanks!
There's nothing here. There's no equipment in that base.
Yeah, there's no equipment in here, and about 100 meters away there's 3 enemy tanks. We might be fucked.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
using my
they're
pistol.
here. They're here.
Yeah, tanks can defeat pistols, right?
Tanks are here.
The Colonial tank force roared across the landscape like an unstoppable juggernaut, their heavy armor shrugging off enemy fire as they relentlessly crushed one base after another.
You are not making it to that bunker base.
How dire is the situation, Rob?
Oh, there's 4 tanks and we're actually getting fucking shat on.
Yeah, we've got pistols against tanks.
So basically,
that situation.
we've already lost.
We're running out of shit over
Yeah, we've already lost. We're fighting a losing battle. This is our NZ.
They left a trail of destruction in their wake, turning the once fortified land into a battlefield of ruins. I had only been on the battlefield for 15 minutes and we had already lost 2 bases, and the Colonial tank line was now approaching our relic base. Initially, I thought we were going to be fine because we still had the relic base, which I thought would surely be fortified and well supplied, but that was not the case.
Oh no.
Bye. Goodbye, bro.
No, don't do that. Oh come on, you know I don't have
You know what? I'll fuck with you. We're moving together. Okay.
The Zerg-like Colonial tank line descended upon the relic base with terrifying speed.
Fall back. Fall back.
Where are we even falling back to?
Their coordinated firepower obliterating our weak defenses in moments. In a flash, the relic base was reduced to rubble. Myself and a few other wounded survivors of the relic base fled desperately around the mountains seeking refuge. We migrated together towards our last hope.
Yeah, at least we survived.
Yeah, we made it out of there for now. The front's gonna walk up to our fucking position in about 30 minutes, if that.
Yeah, they've got 4 more tanks. They got like 75 infantry. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, we've lost, but I refuse to accept it.
And this bunker base is not defended well.
A bunker base located near the eastern border of the Hex. This last line of defense felt like one of those StarCraft missions where you start off with a few buildings and the mission objective is to build X amount of turrets and defenses and to survive against the oncoming waves of enemies until the clock runs out. Anyone else remember playing those types of StarCraft missions? We got B-mats. Start building. Start building.
This place looks like it's gonna last like about 15 minutes.
Well, get
Yeah, but the
pillboxes
last place
built.
we're at is already dead. So
Yeah, it lasted 5 seconds.
Grab the B mats and build up. Grab the B
Build
mats
the
and build
pillboxes,
up.
especially
Grab the B mats and
If
build
we
up.
can hold,
We scrambled to fortify the abandoned base, frantically building rifle garrisons and anti-tank pillboxes.
I'm gonna build another AT up here.
Yeah, yep. We got some B mats. Let's build it up. We knew the enemy would be here any moment.
Yeah, we need to go up and kill them. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
Tension hung thick in the air as each player hurried to prepare, every second ticking down until the inevitable conflict was at our door. With the sound of distant gunfire and explosions, we braced ourselves for the impending assault.
medic.
Hey, they're to our southwest or southeast.
Medic.
Shoot them.
Medic.
Hey, southeast. They're to our southeast. They followed us.
Under the cover of darkness, the horde of the Colonial tanks and infantry descended onto our final base. The night erupted with gunfire and explosions as the relentless assault began. We all knew that this might be it, but we were not going down without a fight.
Not really nice because he killed 3 of us, but. Your armor's here, holy shit.
Fight for Callahan.
Normally, I would continue to build through the night to fortify our position, but our B-mats had been quickly depleted trying to prop this base up for the oncoming attack. We knew that we could no longer build, and our only option was to fight. We grabbed our weapons, jumped into our trenches, and prepared ourselves to defend our base. Every soldier knowing that survival depended on holding this line.
Something tells me we're gonna need more AT.
Oh yeah, we're in desperate need of AT.
A few friendly tanks had arrived just in time. They added a glimmer of hope to our dire situation.
Holy shit, our armored support, thank Christ. You beautiful sons of bitches.
As the first wave of supply trucks from Saltbrook rolled into our base, the tension around the base began to lift, and hope started to rekindle among the Wardens. Crates of ammunition, medical supplies, and building materials were dropped off, renewing our strength to continue to reinforce our defenses. I think seeing the steady stream of Logi trucks roll in boosted our morale. It made it feel like we were actually going to survive this fight.
I'm just wishing we had AT Garrett or AT bunkers right now.
Oh, I know it.
Oh god, the charges! Flash versus.
Make your stand!
8 tanks pushing up. 8 tanks.
But then something happened. Something that would alter our morale for the rest of the fight.
we got green ash. We can use that to help hold them off.
Medic! Where's medic? Where's medic? I need medic.
Damn.
Medic!
They come up next.
Over here to the left. Revive him. He's got a AT. Get him.
A friendly super heavy tank arrived on the battlefield, a marvel of peak tank engineering that seemed to defy the limits of modern warfare. The Predator, as it's called, was equipped with a 94.5mm high-velocity cannon and 2 quad grenade launchers. I was relieved when a few tanks showed up earlier, but when I saw the super heavy tank, I knew we would be making a serious push soon. We all gathered in giddy anticipation around it. Our tanks were lined up and ready for daybreak.
Oh, hi, Robert.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Just trying to keep this front alive. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very good.
Yeah, good to hear.
You actually introduced me to this game, I think.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
you did.
Really cool. How are you enjoying it?
Oh, I'm really enjoying it. I think I've spent over 100 hours this summer.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it's really addictive.
It is. There was about 15 minutes left before the sun would come up and our push would begin. I decided to do a quick Logi run to Saltbrook to bring more B-mats so that we could continue to build up our defenses and possibly build up our gains. As I drove to Saltbrook, I saw more and more tanks coming to our aid. It was hard for me to contain my excitement, for the battle was about to start. And I must say, after losing 3 bases rather quickly, it felt really relaxing to be driving through a safe Logi town. I had this wave of calmness all around me. With the BMATs delivered to the bunker base, and after getting all those sweet commends, I raced towards the front to see all the tanks in action.
Yes.
Oh my god, dust with so much ammo. Yes, baby. Fuck. Oh, it's time to start letting loose, baby. Yeah, dust time, mother trucker. Let's go.
Пулемета нет. Долрой, работай по пехоте, не сиди просто.
AC. Oh, he's dead.
Назад отъезжай. Все.
Howie!
Пацаны, не задавите, умоляю.
The massive wave of tanks rolled out onto the battlefield past our defensive line. The ground was shaking with their advance.
Стань на уровень дерева.
Пушим, потихоньку, по-медленному.
The Colonials were pushed back as our armor relentlessly tore through their position. Their lines were breaking and their morale was faltering under the sheer force of our assault. This was the breakthrough that we needed to turn the battle in our favor.
Search for the dusks. Grab the dusks because they're better anyways. My hero.
Come back.
Push! Go!
Watch the mountain.
Yeah! It's it! Get some!
Get some, man.
Get some!
Go.
Kill those
Do not
CDs!
go. Oh, watch out. I'm hit.
Spot the flank and southeast!
Slaughter them. Kill him.
Spot the southeast!
Get this.
Go!
We were able to push back to where we had started this battle.
There's an ATR, pick it up if you want.
We even skipped the relic base stone plank and were headed straight for Mercy's Wail.
Gas time, baby! Yee. Oh my god, you just...
And that's why we don't walk in front of friendly players on the battlefield. We had pushed up the road right outside of Mercy's Wail, but our momentum had come to a screeching halt. Colonial infantry was waiting for us just outside the city, making their presence known with their anti-tank weapons. Our advancement into Mercy's Wail was met with a fierce resistance. The Colonial soldiers were creeping around in the trenches, taking pot shots at our tanks to slow us down. There were mines placed on the ground everywhere.
You guys got a wrench in that half track?
What I thought was going to be an unstoppable march into their town had come to a grinding halt as we struggled to clear out these persistent threats. I got a wrench. I found a wrench. A tip for some new players out there. If no one is wrenching the mines, start looking through all the dead bodies. More than likely a new player or a partisan accidentally brought a wrench with them to the front line. I was lucky to find that wrench hiding in the haystack rather quickly, and I started clearing the mines for the tanks to move forward. I felt like a real hero in this moment, even though I was just wrenching mines. They're shooting me.
We need a medic over here.
Calling us the RPG.
They're shooting me. Cover me more. Body block.
Don't push.
Medic.
Don't push, let the tanks push. 80 pillbox. Thank you.
Guy in that trench over there.
Yep.
No! Anti-tank gun, not a...
Push up a little bit more to the next trench. And then we can start
Yeah,
killing
push
that
a bit.
bunker. Beep, beep.
Yeah, there's trenches.
Yeah, careful, still mines.
Watch me. I'm gonna wrench him. I'm gonna wrench the mines. Just get my back. Don't run me over, please.
Kill the bunker, guys. Kill the bunker.
They're killing the bunker. We gotta kill stone.
Kill the bunker, kill the bunker.
All right, last mine right here. Last mine right here. There's.
Just kill the bunker. Nice.
Supporting the tanks had become incredibly challenging over time due to the distance from our spawn location. Our only established bunker base was on the very east side of the Hex. Every time we died, we had a grueling trek down the road. This prolonged journey meant that we needed to make every life count and try to support our tanks the best that we could. I started to dig some trenches to give our infantry more cover to last longer, and so that we could move up with our tanks. Unfortunately, the Colonials eventually weakened our armor enough that we needed to retreat. As night fell, we went back to our base, and the only base in the Hex, to refuel and resupply so that our tanks could continue the push the next day. While we were preparing ourselves for the next battle, the Colonials had once again pushed back to our base and were waiting just outside for us. Once we were ready to head out, we were able to quickly push them back to where we had once again started this battle. This time we had even rebuilt the bunker base. Remember that video I made earlier this week? This is what I was talking about. This game is all about inches or centimeters for every non-American out there. We had been fighting over this small stretch of land for over 6 hours now, and after 6 hours of fighting, I felt as though we were missing something important from the battle. Something I didn't notice or think about until it was too late.
On est fuel! On est bâtards!
J'ai récupéré.
What seems like out of nowhere, artillery shells started raining down on the battlefield, catching us completely off guard.
Putain, mais qui c'est qui a mis le réservoir à l'extérieur aussi, c'est con! Aïe.
Get preparing. The combined attack from the tanks and the artillery was tearing through our tank line and our bunker base and was forcing us to retreat from this chaos. We were honestly unprepared for this sudden shift. This bombardment of shells had ruined our plans and put us back on the defensive end of the battle. I must say really quick though that I love seeing tanks and artillery work side by side instead of just seeing one or the other at a battlefield. Nicely done to the Colonials that coordinated this attack. We were once again back at our only base in the Hex near the border. We knew that the Colonial counterpush would be coming any minute. Our tanks had been destroyed or had retreated to the back line once the artillery shells started coming down. We had no armor support. The Colonials came over us like a wave, ripping through our defenses like paper. We no longer had the super heavy tank there to save us. We grabbed as much anti-tank equipment as we could to hold them off. Things were looking grim. We had managed to slow them down on the north side of the base, but the south side was being overrun by Colonial infantry. They were slowly moving in on us. We set up one last line of defense on top of the bunker base with all that we had.
We got a medic still?
I don't think so.
We managed to hold them off and slow their attack down. During this short time of relief, we tried to build back our defenses. But as we were rebuilding, we heard that horrible, thunderous sound.
The fun begins.
The Colonial artillery guns had moved forward and had their cannons aimed at our last remaining bunker base.
One last hurrah. Don't push the guns on, we're dead.
We tried our best to repair the base in hopes that reinforcements would once again be coming to help us.
Artillery never hits twice at the same place.
I'm not sure that's true.
It's lightning, idiot.
It's, you know, belief. Okay, it doesn't work.
What's the chance that if you go stand where the artillery hit, that it hits the same spot?
Surprisingly high in this game.
Yo, they're like right outside.
Oh my god, it's at 14% repair! Oh.
But no one came. We had finally lost every base within the Hex. All that was left was the border base that would soon be destroyed as well. We were officially pushed out of Allods Bight. It was a really tough loss, but it was a really fun fight. GG's to the Colonials and to the Wardens in this battle. Welcome to the other side.
There were so many of them.
It's okay. You're on the better side now.
They're coming. We can't stop them.
We are 24 days into this war, and I think it's still anyone's war to win. This stalemate is honestly crazy. What are your predictions on how long this war will last? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching and for your support. Make sure to subscribe for more Foxhole content. I'll see you out on the battlefield. Cheers.